Hello ladies and gentlemen, SeKo Starcraft back, bringing you a game between MarineKing Prime and RorO. This is from Season 2 of WCS, happened a little bit ago. Group qualifiers, actually this was the up and down matches, because this also ties in with the Code S plan. But, I didn't actually get a chance to watch most of these, I don't know if everybody else did, because they're all done through the GOM network and so forth. But I am poor, so I have not subscribed yet to it. Anywho, we get to watch RorO, super fun Zerg player. Hasn't really, I think, found his way to the top levels of StarCraft 2 yet. We'll see if he gets there. Ooh. Never mind, I thought he was going to do some sneaky. He was just getting an extra supply. And MarineKing, who's actually getting back into form as of late. I mean, he didn't go super far in this most recent version of WCS, but I've seen him at some tournaments recently, and he has done very well. I am very happy to see him retaking some sort of high quality form like he had from before. Just that great micro control that he always has, being MarineKing. I think where it's been lacking for him in a while is just evolving to the new kind of style. He's always had these really fun, strange, I guess is the best way to say it, openings and ways to play the game where he doesn't really follow any specific rules. And sometimes that just costs him against conventional play. Oh yes, it will be a CC first. It is CC low. This is Guangali Beach. I've actually played on this map a couple times just for the hell of it. Some really funny things, like you can't actually get through this stuff. It looks like you should be able to just run over these beach chairs and umbrellas, but it's actually a wall. I don't think I've ever seen anybody get this southern base. Kind of funky. I actually would like to see somebody just sneak it sometime, just for the hell of it. And yeah, very standard opening. Going to speed it up just slightly. I know people hate it when I speed up the replays, but completely macro focused openings here. As soon as we get a bit of a deviation, we'll change it up a little bit. But I'm not expecting anything too cray anytime soon. This is destructible debris. You've got to kill. Unit name, unbuildable rocks. I like that. Call it like Jimmy the Rock. And that would be a little bit more entertaining for me. Looks like RorO just wanted to go for a quick little scout around to see if there's anything proxy. I think once he comes in here and sees his command center Tom, he might consider getting that third hatch. But against the Terran, it's sometimes risky to go for that really fast third hatcheries. Against a Protoss, a little bit different sometimes. Yeah. Into factory. It'd be interesting to see if there's going to be that fast third CC Terrans like to get if they feel super safe. Looks like RorO knows this map pretty well, putting his overlords where they're not going to be able to get shot down. What the hell is that thing? Sure, you know, that thing. All the gas is coming down now for RorO here before third base. I wonder, 10 Jones about to pop, I wonder what his thoughts are. We haven't seen a roach warren. We don't see a lair. We haven't even seen speed started yet. There's the third base. There's the roach warren. Ah, yes. Bricks. She's a brick house. That's a pretty cool spot to be if you're an overlord, I would think. Kind of got your own landing pad. People can come out here and jam. It looks like there's got rave lights going on. Throw on some Skrillex and you can have this overlord poop on you. So it could be kind of like a foam party, but instead it's got like overlord crap. Whatever the kids do for thrills these days. Alright, back down to regular speed. We finally actually have some moderate form of offense. Couple of roaches done now, some lings, and a baneling nest. We might see that also classic front and bust by RorO. It's almost become predictable though, to see Zerg players do that. So unbelievable. 26 Zerglings, predictable to see this happen. And as a Terran player, if nobody comes to defend their other hatch, I would feel very skeptical that this is somebody pushing against you. Those Banshees would have been really effective to actually shoot at these. But he doesn't have any tanks. He's got another Banshee on the way, but this could do a lot of damage here. All the units on the wrong side of the map. Speed's finished. There's no tanks, there's no mines. Just another Banshee, and it's already rallied across the map. Turn it around! There we go. And this is kind of what I mean by MarineKing getting caught a little off guard. Super solid play up to this point, nothing wrong with it. It's just that now he's just in trouble. It is pretty cool that he's taking out all the attachments, but it's not really like it's that big of a deal. So what kind of damage we get in? MarineKing's actually pulling his units. Command center's still being built, so if he does stabilize, he at least has the 3 command centers. His opponent lost the 3rd hatch. These roaches will die eventually, it's just what kind of damage they can do before they go down. Lots of Banshees, lots of Hellions, and there isn't really much the Zerg players to deal with this. Lairs just kind of started. Let's look at the economy here. So we've got double the economy just about for RorO, but he's almost got no units to defend with right now. 5 roaches and 2 queens. Love the sound of those hellions running across. Zoom, zoom. Couple more roaches just coming down here to be a bit of a pest. But what is it that RorO actually has to defend against this? Oh no, don't line up the... Oh. Massacre. Run him away! Son of a bitch. Son of a bee. Well, that actually just evened things out. These roaches did get in here eventually. You can do it there, Marine. A Spire Tech from RorO. That's an interesting call. I mean, he does have a bit of resources banked up, so he would technically be able to pull it off if MarineKing gives him the time. Didn't quite get one more SCV with it. This is a really crazy game. Zerg player still on 2 bases. Terran player's got 3 command centers, so it's actually catching up pretty quick in the workers. It used to be double the workers for RorO, now he's only up by 10. Macro hatch instead of 3rd. I think he's just kind of got to try to all in with his mutas here. But there's 3 Banshees coming across with Cloak. Is there a Spore? There's 1 Spore, but that could get shot down, and the Cloak is just going to end the game. Let's see if MarineKing is ballsy enough to do it. Oh, he does get the queen. Getting another queen? Happy times. 7 mutas on the way. Getting the spawning pool would be fairly substantial. Wouldn't mind that at all. There is 10, 11. 11 mutas. So these Banshees, they do have cloaks, so they might be able to get away. And now he sees the Spire. Cloak. I was about to say, where's the detection? Looks like he was just in range of that 1 Spore Crawler. So, units-wise, the Terran is now ahead in economy. Is going to get down some missile turrets. This has been just a desperation game. It's so strange. Widow Mines, lots of Marines now. Once the missile turrets are down and he feels confident enough to push out, I don't think RorO is going to be able to hold this off. He lost the spawning pool. It is on the way back. He's down in supply, down in economy. It doesn't have any more bases. Not a lot of missile turrets up. A lot of idle SCVs as well. Pardon me. Yeah, he must have killed that one SCV. He's being idle and being a jerk. Big stim. And we'll drive it away. Third hatch is finally, I think, going to get up now, or third base for the Zerg player. So oversaturated on workers right now. 56 workers to 43 on 2 bases. It's only because MarineKing had lost a handful here, and he still hasn't invested in more missile turrets though. And I don't know why pro players are very light on the missile turrets. I loved watching Flash and Brood War, who would get so many missile turrets that there was just no way for anybody to compete and try to take him out with airplay. Another big stim. Doesn't get anything for it. The medevac's on the way. 2-2 is on the way. Yeah, which 1-1's not even finished for his opponent. So pretty good army once again. Baneling speed is on the way. Lots of Zerglings. No Banelings yet though. Be worthwhile to morph some, I would think. There's the Baneling morph. Gonna get supply blocked if all these overloads go down, unfortunately. Actually, that's a pretty big supply block right now. Did take out a Widow Mine shot though. +1 attack is not gonna finish. I don't know if RorO can push into this. Look how badly he's supply blocked right now. There's no Widow Mines here for the Terran player, so he is on a bit of a limited opportunity. Let's see the infamous Marine splits. There's the speed finished up. So mostly everything is going to get cleaned up. RorO almost killed himself back into not supply cap. Look at the bank for that for the Zerg player as well. 1,000, 1,000. He's gonna run back over his Widow Mines there. I was hoping to probably draw in those mutas. Not much left. 4 overlords in production. Once again, this is this huge bank. I wonder if he wants to get another big round of mutalisks afterwards. Would make sense to me. Wanted to try and save the Widow Mines. No biggie though. I think MarineKing's finally hitting his stride here, finally getting out the macro he needs to. Getting up the production, more factories, more Widow Mines. I would say that one of the problems MarineKing has had this game is being a little bit too trigger happy with the stims. He does have the medevacs out now to deal with it. 16, 17 banelings in production. Probably knows the MarineKing's going to push around to try to get that kill. Not enough mutas here to take on missile turrets. And he kills himself where his 4th base should be down. That hatch, it's too bad that MarineKing didn't snipe that when he was up here attacking, but he still left his opponent in a terrible position. Upgrades wise, very far behind, making some roaches, and that's pretty desperation at this point here. The roaches don't even have all the upgrades he wants, and it's just eating up a lot of his supply and resources. That is some pretty impressive creep. The Widow Mine's gonna get down. Pretty good baneling hits so far. The Widow Mines have burrowed. Oh, good Widow Mine hits there. I mean, the roaches are awesome, but roach speed isn't even finished yet. is trying to defend his banelings. Only 4 in production though. I know it seems like things are slowing down, but that's just my computer being an idiot. That's not me actually slowing things. This is kind of RorO's last stand. If he can't beat this back, he's not going to get the production he needs to. Manor Mules. GG. MarineKing takes the game over RorO in the up and down brackets. SeKo Starcraft. We should have some more great games from the Korean WCS qualifiers coming for you guys real soon.